Hello everybody, welcome again. This is Moses Layout 5. I'm Roger, and it's been a couple years since I put a video on, so this is going to be my first update in a while. We'll start up here. This is the CN coming southbound here. I started building my bridge and doing the rock cuts around. And I started doing a bit of the rock on the inside, but it hasn't gotten very far yet. So the main line coming around here. There's the pit spur in there. And I started putting in a switch machine and the hot air blower. We got the guardrails in. And my grade crossing started. They're not wired up yet, but I'm starting to just loosely fit details and stuff in, stuff that I think this scene looks pretty good so far. Yeah, once I get that done further with the switch machine and that, and then I get my signals and everything in, I think it'll be pretty good. Yeah. So this is the north end of Tabernac. And then we come along, I got my area where my lumber yard's gonna be. And then there's the Central Ontario Forest Products. And here's my new FPA4, FPB4. Run beautifully, sound great. And there's my Cape Series Athabasca car. The last passenger car I'll ever put that much effort into, I think. And so we come along to the south end of Tabernac. I've got my wood chip loader under construction here. So here's the end of the south end of Tabernac with the wood chip loader and Central Ontario Forest Products and the siding and that. So then we come around to St. Kevin Interlocking. This is a CN owned interlocking. And I got my Fast Tracks diamond built by a buddy there, all installed. So there's the CP coming through the wall, and the CN crosses over the CP here. So now the CN is on the back and the CP is on the front. And we come around here and I'm putting a creek in there. These are these precast model specialties things. They look pretty cool. So I'm putting a creek drainage ditch running underneath there. This will be my beach area. And then I'm still working on Finkel Gulch here. This area is going to take me a while because there's a lot of foam carving to do, but I've started to fill in the foam at least somewhat to so the trains aren't falling through the holes in the grid benchwork. So it comes around here into the town of Corbin. There will be anhydrous ammonia loading. This will be like a farmer's implements place here. Corbin's just a small town here, and unfortunately I had some track buckling here, so I gotta fix that. It kinked out on me, and yeah, coming along we got Atlantic Packaging here at the south end of Corbin, and then we head down into town of Avery. So we got the CP at the back, or the CN at the back and the CP at the front, and there's the interchange tracks that I've put in, and the CN station will be at the back there, right back there, and then the CP station is at the front here. So I got the Y for the CP so that I can turn trains around, and then here's the CP Avery Industrial District here. I've laid some of the tracks going in here, and this industry spur here, that building's not going to go there, but I'm going to have pressure unloading hoppers go in there, and they have to be wide on the CPY if the cars are facing the wrong way, so it gives me a good use for my Y. And it ends up with a cement plant back there, a small cement dealership, and another grade crossing, and I think I'm going to have scrap steel dealer along that wall there. So that's the upper deck. So it goes down into my helix. You can see my helix there, and it goes down 3.5 turns. I use threaded rod to level out everything. Also, for the Y and all the switches at the back there, I put controls there and controls here. So you can control all of those switches back there from 2 different locations. Makes it a little easier if you're standing inside the helix. You don't have to duck under every time to get the switches. So it goes down to the lower level, and there's my ramp down to staging in the lower level, and here comes the helix around here. The CP is still under the helix and the CN is now out in front, and there's my branch line that's going to go off there. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet. That'll be a CN branch. So when we get to here, this is where I haven't finished the bench work yet, so it's going to come across to here on the lower deck, matching the profile of the upper deck there. It's going to curve and everything, and there will be a station and some industrial spurs and that in there. There's my trees waiting to go in. There's a bridge waiting to go in for this bridge module right there. That's going to be all bridges, kind of like my mini Port Hope bridges there. So I come around here, and this is the area I've been working on lately. I got more trees here. There's the CN double track in the front, and here's where my CP single track starts with my CP single track with a siding starts. So we come around here, CN in the front and CP in the back, and here's the area I've been working on lately. Plaster cloth. I got a lot of painting to do here just to cover everything up. I've been sanding the cork, and here's where the other end of the CP siding ends. And we got double track CN, and here's where I've been laying track the last time. There's a junction going into the CP. The CP disappears just like on the upper deck up there. The CP disappears there. The CP disappears down here. And this quote interchange track is more just for restaging trains in the other room. It gives me a big turnaround loop, so I put that in there. And my GO station siding starts here in the front. This is going to be a GO station here right where the square is. And the inside track that hasn't been laid yet is my GO station track. And I got a steel facility there, Nova Steel. And can look down. This is sort of like my remembrance of the Grimsby sub working down near Stony Creek and 50 Road and that. So I've got a crossover plant here, and I've put all my switches in, and this is going to be an auto stamping plant here that'll take 90-foot cars, GRM stampings. So here's my chunk of the Grimsby sub. That my layout is just sort of memories from work and rail fanning and different locations that I found cool. So this is about 20 feet along this wall here. So we come around here with the double track CN, and the 407 is going to cross over here, or some sort of 400 series highway. I haven't figured out where my map is specifically yet. And here's Widowmaker Chemicals. This stuff's all just laying loose here because the double track, and it goes onto a single track underneath this cloth here. I've just got that there because of this, and I've been making a mess up here, and it's been dripping down. So both of these head into staging here, and we got some of my latest boxcar projects, and there's my plywood sided caboose. And my CN heated insulated car, CP box car, CP box car that was extended for appliance service, and CP double door car, and wood chip cars. So this is all stuff that requires work. I need to do stuff to almost every single car that's on this lower deck here. And the stuff that I have actually finished is up on the upper deck. So this stuff is all ready to go. There's my kit bashed car. I built that. Spent 100 hours building it, and then Intermountain brings them out ready to run. Fancy that, eh? Yeah, so this is the stuff that I have that's workable so far. And yeah, that's a tour of my layout. Hopefully I'll give another layout tour sooner rather than later, instead of going 2 years like the last time. Thanks everyone for watching, and have a good day.